Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's James. Driving in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
So many years, and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Pass to Bane. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Williams. Over Bane. And here is Bamba. The three is up. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter. Lopez attacking the rim.
Pass to Sharp. Back to James. Now here's Bamba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James outside. Again, the miss by James.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Brunson with it. Picked up by James. To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll. And no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's James. Following the score by Cleveland. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Now, here is James. Bamba misses. Here's Brunson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
James deciding where to go with it.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Brunson. Going inside. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
All alone on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now here's Brunson. Hachimura, right side. Shot clock at 5. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Knocked loose. 1:21 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
James with the ball. Down low. Here's Sharp. The 3 from Bamba. Sinks the...
defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Over to the left wing. "40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams from long range. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
"16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. A clear look for Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bamba's got 5. Over Hachimura. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
James up top. Pass to Nurkic. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Nurkic has got his first 3 points of the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Hachimura sets a screen. Back to Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
James up top. 9 points in the game. And here's Nurkic for 3. Pass to James. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brunson. And rejected.
Oh, an active defender at 6'7". Whitmore is capable of coming up with these blocks.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Looking to end the run. Misses off the right iron. 3-on-3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Count it. James has got 15 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Hachimura. There's the triple. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out to James. Here's Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. And here's Lopez. Back to Brunson. Lopez, the screen. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Pass to Nurkic. Left side, Whitmore. James, outside. That three's off the mark. Cavaliers trail by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Count that bucket. Give him 8 points now.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Into the lane. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brunson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Sharp. Pass to Bamba. Knocks down the triple. Bamba's got his third basket on the night right there.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Hachimura. Williams grabs the board. It's a one-on-one situation. And the basket is good. James has got 17.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Kicks it out to Barrett. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Lopez. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from James.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
That one's no good.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Right side Bane. It's stolen by James.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up 19. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jalen Brunson.
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. The It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And it's Hachimura missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a three. On target from range.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
James outside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Hachimura from long range. That shot off. Pass to Sharp. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for them tonight. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Clock at 6. Some room here for Bane. Cleveland again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 24 points.
What a great burst from LeBron that time, attacking the hoop, and the defense didn't even see it.
And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Outside, Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
A minute 37 left in the third. Jones misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Bamba, that's good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Hachimura outside. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Hachimura's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
James, that's good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Takes it inside. Williams grabs the board. "36 seconds left in the third. Now Jones. He's scoreless. The shot. Good D by Sharp. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's James. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout.
The Cleveland.
And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth,